Morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this glorious Monday morning. You are watching us on Wabash Catch TV here in Flora on Channel 100, also in Salem on Channel 3, Channel 100 in Louisville, and in Jeff, Sisney, and Clay City. Wherever you're watching it, you are. We appreciate you tuning in today. I've got guests today from the Clay County 4-H, a couple of young ladies who have been showing sheep and cattle and all kinds of things for years. And when we talk to them, we're going to talk about all kinds of different things coming up at the Clay County Fair, which starts tomorrow in earnest. Actually starting up a little bit of the 4-H stuff tomorrow, but then it's going to be starting in earnest this weekend, this Friday night for sure. Again, I do appreciate y'all tuning in. Welcome again this Monday morning. It is Monday, July 16th. What is going on in the area here on July 16th? Well, coming out of a weekend, not a ton going on around the area today, but there's some stuff going on. Salem Lutheran Church over in Salem, they'll be hosting their Time Lab VBS, Vacation Bible School. That'll be tonight at 5:30 to 7:30. It is for children 3 years old through 5th grade, and that'll be each evening this week, I believe. They're going to have a hot meal tonight served to all Vacation Bible School participants each evening at 5. So the school itself starts at 5:30. Meal starts at 5, so you want to get there early enough for that. What's going on here in a little closer to Flora? Well, Game On is going on. That'll be at the Southern Baptist Church at 825 Kelly Drive in Clay City. That is for kids 3 years old up through 6th grade. That'll start tonight at 6:30. I think somebody had Game On last week in Salem. It's one of those kind of Vacation Bible School things that one set of churches will do one thing, and then they'll move it and do that at other churches as well. Goes real well. You guys too old for that kind of hootenanny, aren't you?
Yes.
Probably not a bad thing. That's probably not a bad thing. You might participate in. Those we'll talk more with Paige and Sydney here in a second. What else is going on in Effingham today at the Effingham Public Library? They're going to have a children's wellness program that starts at 10 o'clock, and it's in charge of St. Anthony's Memorial Hospital Wellness Program is in charge of it. It's a fruit and vegetable experiment for children ages 5 to 10. Like I said, at the Effingham Public Library today at 10 o'clock. Program is free, but registration, they would like to have you register at effinghamlibrary.org. Also today in Olney, this comes from, actually it's already started at 8 o'clock this morning. They're going to go till 4 o'clock. It is the Auxiliary Masquerade Jewelry Fundraiser. $5 Masquerade jewelry fundraiser, and that, like I said, it'll be in the hospital's private dining rooms over in Olney at the Carl Richland Memorial Hospital. The Fairfield Chamber of Commerce going to be putting on their Ministerial Alliance School Supplies Drive. I think it starts today. They're trying to bring in all kinds of school supplies so they can load up a bunch of bags and give them out to the kids before school starts. Bring supplies to the Fairfield Chamber of Commerce between 8 o'clock and 3 o'clock each day between now and next Wednesday, July 25th. So try to keep that in mind if you're going out and buying school supplies. That's some of the community events. What do you want to watch on television? Well, there's not any baseball really to speak of. However, there is the Home Run Derby tonight on ESPN. That's on channel 601. You can watch that. Is the National League providing 7 hitters to the Home Run Derby this year. It ought to be a good time. Bryce Harper in his home park is going to be trying to bring home the championship. But again, that's at 7 o'clock on ESPN. I think they'll have the replay of the celebrity softball game probably right after that if you're into that kind of stuff. All kinds kinds of interesting things. Also, interestingly enough, on HBO tonight, it's a documentary of Robin Williams, Come Inside My Mind. In this HBO documentary, director Marina Zenovich presents the yin and the yang of Robin Williams, whose frenetic comedy somehow never seemed to wear on him, at least not while he was on stage or on camera. That is going to be an interesting night of comedy to see. That is for sure. So again, what do you want to watch on television? You can watch either the home run derby, watch Robin Williams, all kinds of different things that you can watch, or for that matter, just go outside. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's Monday in July. You can't get too much better than a Monday in July. My guests today are from the Clay County 4-H. They are down there on the end. It is Sydney Rodolfi. And right here next to me is Paige Van Dyke. I do appreciate you tuning here to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back to talk with the young ladies about 4-H and what goes into showing animals and all kinds of different things when we do return. Thanks very much. Back right after these.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
My name is Rose. Smoking caused my lung cancer. I was on chemo and radiation. They took part of my lung out, and they put this in me to drain the fluid. Every day I prayed that they would remove it. My tip is be careful what you wish for. That chest tube hurt a lot more coming out than it did going in.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. I do appreciate you tuning in today. We're going to talk all kinds of fun things with these young ladies here next to me. Let's start down on the end, introducing these young ladies down there on the end. Good morning, young lady. What's your name?
I'm Sydney Rudolphi.
Sydney Rudolphi, and you are from where?
I'm from Clay City. I live in Wendelin.
You live in Wendelin?
Yes.
Okay. How could you be from Clay City and live in Wendelin? Did you grow up in Clay City and now you've moved?
Well, I went to school at Clay City.
You go to school at Clay City. You used to go. Okay.
Yes.
Tell me about yourself, your family, and how you got into 4-H.
My parents are Brad and Kathy Rudolphi. I live on a farm. My dad was in 4-H, so it was given for me.
Is that kind of a requirement if your mom or dad are in 4-H that you're going to become involved too?
Well, he really enjoyed it, so he thought it would be a good idea.
So when did you join up?
I was 8 years old.
You remember it?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yes.
Do you remember the first thing you showed?
I showed sheep, and then I took photography my very first year, too.
Do you still have the pictures?
No, they were not very good.
They weren't that good?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, see, now, when you were 8 years old, you're a young lady. You're 16, 17, 18, 25 years old now, right?
I'm 16.
You're 16, okay. 8 years ago, were they still using filmed cameras, or were you putting on your telephone or something yet? How'd that work?
I used a digital camera, and I made a poster on how to make a fried egg.
Really?
Yes.
Are you good at it?
No, my mom did it. I just took the pictures.
Can you make a fried egg yet?
Yes, I can make one now, but I couldn't then.
You couldn't? Well, you know, it's pretty easy to make a fried egg.
I always struggle with flipping it over. I always bust the yolk.
Well, you see, now getting it right's the tough part. It's easy to fry one, but just making sure you get it right's kind of, welcome to the show, Sydney. I do appreciate you being here. Next to you, young lady, what is your name? Tell us who you are, family, and all that kind of business.
Hello, my name is Paige Van Dyke. I am the daughter of John and Katrina Van Dyke. I have two siblings, Parker Van Dyke and Paris Van Dyke. We have grew up on a farm. We have about 35 head of market lambs. My uncle raises 100 head of purebred Angus, and I show both sheep and cattle. Wow.
So you are, when did you join 4-H? Are you like Sydney, you've been in there forever?
I have been in there forever. That's what I grew up in. My parents both did it, and now me and my siblings are carrying on the tradition, and it's a great experience and one that we will never forget and carry on ourselves.
How old are your siblings?
My brother is 19, and my sister is 12.
So the 19-year-old is no longer showing anything, right?
Yes, he is.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
What's the age limit? I would have thought he'd aged out by now.
For 4-H, the age limit is 18.
Yeah.
But State Fair has extended their age limit to 21.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's cool. What does he show?
My brother shows sheep.
Okay, and you show sheep and cattle?
Yes.
Why do you show sheep and cattle and he just shows sheep?
Well,
because you're a better person than him. You can deal with a bigger amount of a larger animal. I mean, a sheep weighs what? 400 pounds, 300 pounds?
Oh no, not that much. No.
200 pounds?
Oh no, like in between.
I don't know how big sheep are. I feel terrible with the experts here. How big do sheep get?
I mean, you can have anywhere to little ones that weigh about 87 pounds when they're grown, or 90, and then up to 140, I think.
See, I always see the wool.
Yes.
And I think, oh, yeah, that's a big animal. But, I think the wool can be 4 or 5 inches thick, right?
Yes, it can.
Okay. And you also show cattle.
Yes.
How big a cattle will you bring into a ring?
It all just depends on there.
A full-size heifer, steer? What do you got?
Yes, I have a fall this year, so she is a little smaller.
Okay.
So it all just depends on their age and their genetics, and just how they are bred, and everything else depends on their overall capacity and everything else.
We're talking about all kinds of different things. We'll get to the fair here in a second. I'm interested in how you each got into it. If it now your entire family is in, and that's kind of how it works, because you'll see and talk to other families at the fair. Are there typically too many families? Say your little sister didn't feel like showing anything, Mom and Dad wouldn't mind, right?
No, they wouldn't mind. I mean,
surely.
No,
they didn't twist your arm?
No, they did not twist our arms at all. I mean, it's something we have grew up in, and it's a passion that we all have, and they support us no matter what we do. But, I mean, growing up in the livestock industry, I mean, Sydney can relate to this too. I mean, it's something about this industry that, I mean, connects everyone, and it's a great experience for everyone.
Well, that's good. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now I gotta know, what do you do if one of these large? You said a fall?
Yes.
What do you do if she gets a little angry or feisty in the ring? I mean, do you just get out of the way and let her go, or do you have you've got boards, or I know I'm more used to hogs. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm more used to hogs than cattle. I feel bad, but the hog guys use boards to guide them around. Do you use boards too?
No, we do not use boards on cattle or sheep or anything. I mean,
good. See, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm silly. I'm stupid.
No, not at all.
Okay, how do you keep control of one then?
Well, like I said, with anything, it takes practice.
Okay.
So everyone will start getting their animals ready way before the show, and just grow a bond with them and able to work with them. And
really?
Yes.
So, Sydney, tell me when you started. What kind of time frame does it take to grow a bond with a sheep that you're going to be showing?
For me, it does not take very long.
Really?
When I feed them every morning, I see them every day. After I start working with them a little bit more, I start to get closer to them, and I've cried every year after the auction.
Well, I was going to say, because that's kind of the unpleasantness at the end of the road is that you're selling this little friend that you've been dealing with.
Yes.
Do you name your sheep?
Yes.
Well, what's your name this year? What's the sheep? Who do we have? Who are we bringing to the fairgrounds this year?
My first ewe, her name is T, just T.
T.
And then my second sheep, her name is Leah.
T and Leah. Okay, I got to ask, where do you come up with the name with T?
Well, my very first sheep, his name was QT, because they're so cute. And then I had a foreign exchange student, and her name was Leah.
Okay.
I really miss her. So.
Oh, well, now that's good. It's a way to remember a friend that you don't have, because after next Friday or next Wednesday or whenever the auction is, Leah's going to be gone.
Actually, I'm selling tea.
You're selling tea. You're going to
yes.
okay, tea. Well, I like it. All right, we're selling tea. We're keeping Leah. I like the thought. That's pretty cool. How many hours do you think you have put into the training of the animal and yourself with this particular animal, you think, at this point?
I usually walk my sheep for about 30 to 45 minutes each night. If it's
really?
Super hot, I'll do it in the morning.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of hours, actually. I've been working with them for a while.
How old is the sheep?
They were born in February.
Okay.
Both of them. They're twins.
They're twins?
Yes.
Can you tell? I guess you can tell the difference.
Yeah. They actually don't look anything alike.
Okay. Well, you see, now that's the thing. I don't know the correct word. I know that sows have litters of 5 to 10 pigs. And what's typical on sheep? How big a litter is typical?
They normally have twins. Sometimes they can have just one, and then very few times they've had triplets. We've only had one have triplets.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How about you? Do you have twins as well this year?
Yes, we've had singles, twins, triplets, and we have actually seen a quad set, which is very unusual in a sheep. Then they are very small, but the main thing you will see in sheep is twins, singles, or triplets at the most.
We're talking about all kinds of different things here. I have Sydney Rodolfi here along with Paige Van Dyke. We're going to get to the fair. Actually, let's talk about the fair when we come back. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. It's on Channel 3 over in Salem, Channel 100 here in Flora, as well as up in Louisville, down in Sisney, Jeff, all over the place. We do appreciate you tuning in, and I'll be back with the young ladies right after these words.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for 2 or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
I'm Brian. I was in the military for 18 years. I joined the service so I could serve my country and see the world. But I smoked, and I got heart disease. So a lot of the world I got to see looked like this. My tip is, it's hard to serve your country when you're too weak to put on your uniform.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
That's pretty good. Good morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I do appreciate you tuning here. My guests over here are Sydney Rodolfi, my bad. Sydney Rodolfi, along with Paige Van Dyke, and we are talking about all kinds of things coming up at the Clay County Fair. It starts tomorrow with the dog show, I guess, but you guys actually, when do you start getting involved with what's going on at the Clay County Fair?
Friday is the barbecue, which all the 4-H members will work at that.
So you're working it, and you're not actually going to be a customer as well, or how's that work?
Each 4-H member should work at least an hour, and then after that you could be a customer if you wanted to.
How many 4-H members are there?
There's 192 4-H members.
So that's a lot of help.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's talk about the barbecue. The barbecue is, what time does it start Friday?
It's 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock.
Okay, what are we serving?
We're serving ribeye sandwiches, baked potato, green beans, homemade desserts made by the 4-Hers and their parents, and a drink.
What are you making?
Probably a pie.
A pie. What kind of pie do you like to make?
I like blackberry cobbler.
You're making cobbler. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, now what are you making?
Brownies.
You're making brownies. See, now that's perfect. That'll be a nice. Actually, Friday night's supposed to be relatively cool. They're talking about 85, 84 degrees.
That'd be nice.
As opposed to the 90 several that we've had last week. Yes. Okay. Are tickets available now, or how does one go about getting tickets? I'm assuming you can just walk up, right?
Yes, tickets are available by any 4-H member. They have been selling them. You are also, it's also open, like you can walk up. It'll be at the REA building. It's the air conditioning building at the fairgrounds. There are tickets being sold.
The building is air conditioned?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. Well, is that where they're eating too?
Yes.
Oh, well, now that makes it entirely more palatable, doesn't it? I didn't even need to mention the heat. That's really cool. Tell me about the ribeye sandwiches. Who's making those? Are the 4-H kids making that, or do we have someone else coming in?
The 4-H members are not making those. It is being catered by Belaire's.
Oh, okay. All right. So are they big 8-ounce ribeye sandwiches, big 12-ounce, 16-ounce? How big is the ribeye in this thing?
It's not super thick.
That's kind of what I was. That's kind of what I. Well, as long as you've got plenty of potato. How many you're doing? How big are we planning? How big of a crowd do we plan for?
We have 1,000. We've planned for 1,000, and there's been about 600 tickets sold for the ribeyes.
What's the ticket cost?
$8.
$8 for adults and everybody, or
there's also a kids meal, which is a hot dog, chips, homemade dessert, and a drink.
Oh, now that's pretty cool.
And an adult can get that too.
If they're not wanting a ribeye sandwich.
Yeah.
What's the children's meal cost?
$4.
Okay, tell me again where I can get the tickets. Are they available? Any 4-H? Do you guys have tickets? I haven't seen them.
We do not have any tickets on us right now.
You're 4-H members. You're 4-H members. You're supposed to have tickets. Where are they?
They're not.
Nice. Here we go. The page failed me. Page is failing me. Cindy, do you have tickets?
No.
Cindy's failing me.
We don't have any on us right now.
You don't?
Not on us right now.
Okay.
But like I said, every 4-H member should have a set of tickets.
Not every 4-H member, Paige.
Well, we don't have them on us now.
Okay, I'm sure. I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing. So we're talking 1,000 meals. Will we sell out, you think? Do you normally?
Normally,
do you do? Well, probably. Does it ever depend on the weather or something like that for maybe not to sell out?
Sometimes it does, but we also offer a drive-through.
Oh, really?
So if you're not wanting to get out in the heat or whatever weather we plan to have, there's a drive-through too.
If you're in a hurry.
Yes.
Oh, now that's cool. All right, now do you know your responsibilities yet you guys you said the 4-H members are serving. There's 190 4-H members, you say. Mm-hmm. So what are you doing? What's your job? Do you know yet?
I am actually working at the drive-through. So I will be able to go up to vehicles and get their tickets, and then
there you go.
Someone else will
safety first, okay, Sydney. You want to make sure that the cars aren't zooming in there too fast or something. All right.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. How about you, Paige? What are you doing?
I will be help serving the plates and also setting out desserts and making sure that everything is stocked up.
What's the easiest job? What's the toughest job? What's the toughest? If you've been doing this for, you've each been in 4-H for 8, 9, 10 years, right?
Yes.
What's the easiest job? What have you got since you've been there long enough, have you finally worked yourselves into the gigs you want?
A couple years ago, my job was to wipe down tables from 4 o'clock till 5 o'clock, and then
That's all the
nobody was coming in, so I didn't have to do anything.
Well, no, that's pretty easy. However, that might be the hottest time in the afternoon, though.
I got to sit in the air conditioning.
Oh, yeah. Now, how did you lose that gig over the years? Just trying to work to other things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool. What was your easiest job or toughest job at the 4-H?
Probably handing out drinks because, I mean, you have the ice and everything, so you get to stay cool in the hot weather. And
these guys have it so easy. You're not even handling the grill. You're letting the Blair folks do the grill.
Yes.
You're living right. You're living right. Okay. What else is going on on Friday night for folks to be coming around to? I mean, in case they don't want to just eat 4-H barbecue. Anything else on Friday night that's it's going to be fun?
After the 4-H barbecue, there's the C-Bar Rodeo that's hosted by the young leaders.
Oh, really?
Yes, and that starts at 7 o'clock.
Okay, now, I was talking with the Goodmans last week. They're going to have mutton busting, right?
Yes.
Are you bringing is it your sheep? We're busting your sheep?
No.
Or are we busting your sheep? No?
Nope, not ours.
Have they ever, all right, I got to ask, have you ever ridden a sheep?
No.
No? You've got your own sheep out there. You would think at some point, as a young child, you might have tried to ride the sheep to practice for the mutton busting. It never occurred to you.
No, it has not.
How about your sister?
No.
She's 12. She's probably not that big. She probably could ride a sheep, couldn't she?
She probably could. I don't know if she would want to, though.
Oh, really?
Really.
Would you let her? I never heard. What are your sheep's name for the show?
Well, we have about 10 show lambs in the barn right now, and I mean...
Do you have one that you've been working with more than others?
Well, I have multiple that I've been working with, so...
Okay, so would you let anybody ride T? Probably not.
Probably not.
That's great. No, that's funny. I've got Sydney Rodolfi here along with Paige Van Dyke. We're talking about all kinds of stuff coming up with the 4-H. They've got the big fair this week starting. The big Friday night will be the barbecue. And we'll talk with the ladies a lot more about that kind of stuff, as well as what's going on the rest of the weekend. I want to know about the showmanship stuff as well. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, Channel 3 over in Salem, Channel 100 here in Flora, Louisville, Jeff, and Sisney. Do stick around. We'll be right back with more.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
My name is Brett, and I used to smoke. I quit. but not until I got a serious gum disease. My tip to you is, your smile says a lot about you.
What does this say?
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. I have girls here from the Clay County 4-H, Sydney Rudolphi, along with Paige Van Dyke. That's Sydney. This is Paige. And we do appreciate you tuning in as we're talking about all kinds of things. All right. God bless Amanda Dial. She is here to keep us from making mistakes, and I walked right into one, and I made an assumption and shouldn't have. Okay, Blair's is providing the food for the barbecue, but they're not really cooking it, are they?
No.
Who's cooking it?
It'll be the 4-H members and their parents.
See, now that's the point. You don't want to forget your parents, do you? There are certain people that you do need to recognize and remember from time to time. That's exactly right. So this Friday night, the ribeyes and all the rest of it will be cooked by the 4-H parents. Wonderful. Okay, they'll do a great job. Saturday, there's a big fun thing, isn't there? Well, I take that back. Monday coming up is something that you guys are really excited about and may have had it when you were young. Tell me about the mini livestock show.
The mini livestock show is for kids ages 4 to 6-year-old.
Okay.
And this just gives young kids the opportunity to show both sheep, swine, and goats.
Oh, really?
And then, yes. And then local 4-H members help the kids and just show them the ropes to showing and everything.
Golly, I hope it's small swine. Please tell me it's very small. Please tell me it's piglets.
It is not piglets. We have 4-H members that volunteer to bring out their livestock.
Okay.
And then they help the kids and just show them what we do on a regular basis.
How many kids will typically come to the mini livestock show and show?
I mean, it varies.
Did either of you do it? How long have they had this?
I've helped with it.
You've helped with it?
I have.
Did you show as a youngster?
In it. Yes.
Really? What did you show? Do you remember?
I showed all the species.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so you're like a pro at it. you grew into it. You knew what was going on early, right?
Yes.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. Since let's talk about the showmanship then. Let's talk about the master showmanship. When is that?
Master showmanship is on Tuesday.
Okay. And are there different levels to where folks are available to get trophies, or how does that work?
There's not different levels.
So they're just naming one.
They're just naming one. They do a top 5 though.
Okay. So
they will announce the top 5 winners, and then the first 2 winners get a chair engraved, a bucket, and also a money as well.
A chair engraved?
Yes.
What kind of a chair?
Like a lawn chair.
Oh, okay. And don't be modest. Don't be modest. Are you a defending champion?
Yes, I am.
There she is. Yeah, you know it. Absolutely right. Did you beat your brother last year, or because he was He's won before as well,
yes,
right?
My brother won 2 years in a row.
Okay.
And he represented our county at the state fair.
Okay.
And his second year going in, he won the sheep division and placed second overall out of the state.
Nice.
And then I was very fortunate last year to win Clay County, and I represented Clay County last year at the state fair, and where I received fourth overall.
Did now your brother's name is
Parker.
Parker Van Dyke. Did you rub his nose in it that you won, or you didn't compete against him, did you?
I did not compete up against him.
I was wondering. I didn't know.
Nope, I did not compete up against him, but he was very helpful and helped me throughout the years.
She's a nice young lady saying very nice things about her brother. That is so kind. Okay, so tell me about Master Showmanship then. You're showing species, all three species, right?
Yes.
What are we showing?
We're showing sheep, swine, and cattle.
What do you prefer? I presume, I can only presume you prefer sheep and cattle since you're showing those anyway, right?
Yes.
Of the three, what do you least like is the hog. Why do you not like the hog?
No, I actually like the hog. I enjoy all three species.
You gotta pick one. Say you're picking one to show. Say you win everything. You're just the gigantic winner. You go to state. You win there. You go to national. But you only get to show one. What are we going to show?
I honestly don't know. I have been fortunate to show all three species. I have shown swine when I was younger, and now I've transferred more into cattle and sheep. And then I have grew up around all three. So
there's none of them you don't like.
No,
what a
not
nice
really.
girl! Wow, I'm trying to get you to say mean things about pigs. The reason I had a pot-bellied pig growing up. Well, not 20 years ago, early days of the marriage. Which they get mean, by the way. Pot-bellied pigs are not cool.
They do?
Yeah, you don't want pigs. I got to tell you don't want pigs in the house. You do, you guys. I'm presuming you don't have pigs in the house, do you?
No.
No. that makes a ton of sense. Will you be participating, Sydney? I guess you won't, right?
Not in the Master Showmanship.
Not in the Master, because you have something else going on that night. Tell everybody what you have going on that night.
The Junior Miss is that night, so I'm going to be selling a pie in Junior Miss. It's like an auction.
Okay. Where's the money go? What's the fundraiser for?
It goes towards like the Miss and things that they have to buy for us. Like
I see.
Decorations and then.
Free pageants then, right? Over the course of the fair.
Yes.
And you are in the do you call it Senior Miss, or is it Queen, or what is the main pageant?
I'm competing for the oldest Miss Clay County.
Miss Clay. What's the if you win, what do you have to do? Like go to the parades and stuff?
You will go to the parades and you'll travel to other fairs, and then you will compete in January at the state level pageant.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Talking here to these young ladies. They are 4-H members. 4-H. They've been 4-H members for years. We're talking about all kinds of different things along with Sydney Rodolphe and Paige Van Dyke. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, over in Salem on Channel 3, here in Flora on Channel 100, also in Louisville and in Jeff, Sisney, Clay City, all over the place. We do appreciate you tuning in. We'll be back. We'll talk a little bit more with the gals when we return. Again, you're watching on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be right back after these.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area, with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
I'm Brian. I was in the military for 18 years. I joined the service so I could serve my country and see the world. But I smoked, and I got heart disease. So a lot of the world I got to see looked like this. My tip is, it's hard to serve your country when you're too weak to put on your uniform.
Good morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm trying to figure out things with the girls here. I just am entirely clueless when it comes to all kinds of stuff, aren't I? I'm learning so much. You don't have to agree so quickly. Well, learning all kinds of things here. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV, Channel 3 over in Salem, Channel 100 here in Flora, as well as Louisville, Sisney, Jeff, and all over the place. We do appreciate you tuning in each and every day. My guests are down there, Sydney Rodolfi, along with here next to me, Paige Van Dyke. And we've been talking 4-H, the Clay County Fair. Again, the barbecue is this Friday, right, ladies?
Yes.
Coming up this Friday. Are tickets still available anywhere? Tell them again where you can get tickets, even though you can't get them off of you guys today. Tell people where to get tickets.
They're available from any 4-H member besides us.
Besides you today.
Any leader, the Clay County Extension Office, and then they'll also be available at the barbecue to get.
Available at the barbecue. Most likely you won't sell out, but if you do, that's a good problem to have, right?
Yes.
All right, that's cool. And all those funds go to help the 4-H do more things over time. Okay. One of our guests here, Sydney, is a contestant in the Miss Clay County Fair, aren't you? We talked about that a second ago. I got to know more about the Miss Clay County Fair. This is great. And you said that the winner advances to the state fair, but it's not during the state fair. It's in January.
Yes.
What is that?
You will compete, and then if you win, you will get the title as Miss Illinois State Fair Queen.
Miss Illinois State Fair Queen, and then there'd be all kinds of different, all kinds of different requirements and of your time. Then, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's cool. How many kids are competing in the Miss Clay County Fair?
There's 7 contestants this year.
Okay, so what are the categories? What are you competing in? How are the pageant entrants judged against one another?
You have stage presence. You have an interview, first of all.
Okay. Have you had that?
No.
Okay. When is the pageant?
The interview and the pageant are on the same day.
Oh, okay. So, and it's next Friday?
Yes, the 27th.
Next Friday. Yeah, not this Friday, next Friday. You got the 4-H barbecue this Friday, 27th to be there. Okay. How long does the interview last? Is it longer than this show?
It's 4 minutes.
That's quite a bit shorter than this show.
Yes.
You can't wait for that to be involved in something shorter than this show, I presume, right? Oh, Sydney, you're having fun. Come on. All right. What do they ask you in the interview? Do you know?
You will fill out like a bio about things about yourself, where you work, your career plans, your activities, and your hobbies. And then they will read that, and they will ask you questions off of your bio.
Where do you work?
I work at the Freeze in Newton.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. So, what's your favorite? What's the favorite treat to make for somebody? Everybody has a different name for a blizzard. What's their favorite? The blizzard treat, I guess.
My favorite is probably cookie dough.
Yeah. Is that the easiest one to make or the toughest one to make?
Probably the easiest.
Well, see, now that makes sense. All right, so they're going to have the interview, and they'll ask you all kinds of things. But then you also they're questioning you on stage, right?
Yes.
Does the question on stage flow into the stage presence category, or is it a separate category?
It probably flows into the stage presence category.
Stage presence is more of how you carry yourself on the stage.
See, now you know this because you're participating in the showmanship. Are there similarities between showmanship, you think, probably, and pageant, winning a pageant?
Yes, there is. I competed in Junior Miss Clay County, and I was our Junior Miss Clay County in 2014.
Okay.
And I also help with the Little Miss Clay County. So, I mean, I've had experiences with both, and they do come into play with each other.
Well, I would think that it's all a part of poise, too, right?
Yes.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm sure you're doing. What kind of questions will they ask you on stage? Do you know?
You don't know the question that they will ask you.
All right. I've got a little birdie told me some of the questions. I've got all kinds of different questions. Actually, I only have one little question that I'm going to ask. This one may be asked of Sydney on stage. Would you prefer? Are you prepared to answer a question?
Kinda.
All right. This one may be asked of Sydney on stage, and if they're watching this show, they probably won't ask you this. I'm messing it up for you, aren't I, Sydney? All right. Do you deserve the crown of Miss Clay County, or does the crown deserve you? Why or why not?
I believe that the crown deserves me because one of the main duties as queen is being an agricultural ambassador for the county. And I believe since I grew up on a farm, I have the knowledge and the passion required to be the queen that the crown needs.
Well, how about that? Paige, she did great, didn't she?
Did.
Isn't that good? That's all right. That's wonderful. Congratulations. You've got my vote, okay?
Thanks.
You've got my vote. That's worth entirely nothing to you, but you have my vote. I'm glad to hear. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. You girls are going to have a lot of fun. You're both 16. Do you plan on continuing in 4-H until you're done with it?
Yes.
Will it help you in college? Does this, whenever one is putting together their college application, say you get the opportunity, you want to go to Harvard or Stanford or something like that, will 4-H activities help you in the future, you think?
I think yes. 4-H is an extracurricular activity, and it takes a lot of work, and I feel like that's something that a college would look at and think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because breaking an animal is a lot of work.
Breaking an animal is a lot of work, isn't it? Well, like you already said, you spend At this point, since February, you've probably spent 80 or 90 or 100 hours, right? Do you think?
Something around that.
Yeah, he says, well, or if not more, since you're feeding them. What do you see for the future? What are you going to start showing more than just sheep, maybe, or you just going to keep showing sheep for the next couple of years?
I will probably only keep showing sheep.
Yeah. How about you? Are we going to finally you're going to finally show all three at once so you can win all three instead of just two like this year?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Well, that's cool. Well, if you said you won last year and you went to state, right?
Yes.
Where else can you go with showing after you win did you win at state, or how well did you do?
I placed 4th overall at state.
Okay. And you're able to move on to other states, or how does that work?
No, you just, after you win your county, you go to participate at state, and state is the highest you go to.
But you were in Wisconsin. That was a non-4-H deal?
Yes, that was non-4-H. That was for the Illinois Angus Association, the National Angus Show.
Oh, okay. I see. Question, just a couple, we're about done here. We got a few minutes. What's the protocol in Clay County? I know in Wayne County, a lot of the kids stay at the fair and camp out. Do you guys camp out? Is that that's fun, isn't it?
Yes. It is.
How many people will camp out, you think? What's typical if there's 190 kids in 4-H showing particular things? What kind of number will stay and camp out, you think, at the fairgrounds?
I'd say at least half.
Yeah.
Is that right? So it's a lot of fun. You're basically, do you have campfires and that kind of stuff, and everybody gets together and plays guitar, plays harmonica and stuff at night, sing songs, campfire songs?
Not exactly.
No?
Yep, we spend most of our time out in the barn, and we'll hang out together and meet up with our friends that we share the same interest with.
Have you started camping yet?
No.
No.
No. Well, yeah. When do you take the animals out there, by the way?
The first day is Sunday. That is weigh-in.
Weigh-in is Sunday. Well, you guys are both going to be very, very busy with that. That's really cool. You must enjoy the heck out of it. You must enjoy the heck out of it. I asked Sydney how much time she spends on it. Paige, how much time do you think you spend on it since you're breaking 2 animals? Or more. You said you're breaking 10.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work. I probably spend at least 2.5 hours a night out in the barn just working them, and it normally lasts till late with this extreme heat we've been having.
Yeah.
So I work them about every night, and when leading up closer to the fair time, I work them both morning and night.
What's the good shampoo, or what do you use to make sure your cattle and your sheep look good? What's the good one? Prel?
I use a
Suave?
whitening shampoo.
You use what?
A whitening shampoo.
A whitening shampoo.
To make sure they don't look dirty.
I didn't know they had such things. Is it like a bleach?
It's like a spray, and it's purple. You just spray it and you wash it off.
Does it work?
Yeah.
All right, now, since you're both showing sheep, do you want to make sure that they are recently sheared, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is it a 4-H faux pas to bring in a heavily haired? Is that the word? A heavily haired sheep?
Wooled.
Whoa! Is that a 4-H faux pas?
We shear ours at least one time before the fair.
Yeah.
And then we'll shear them right before the fair or at the fair.
Well, I tell you what, it sounds like you've got a big week coming up. The Clay County Fair starts in earnest this Friday with the 4-H auction. Get a hold of one of these girls, or get a hold of any 4-H leader you can to find tickets. Not the auction, the barbecue, the 4-H barbecue. Auction's next week, right?
Yes.
And that's an important day too.
Yes.
You're fired up about that. That is Sydney. That is Sydney Rodolphe. This is Paige Van Dyke. Ladies, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You bet. That's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll talk to y'all real soon. Have a great Monday.